Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video on the USA Legacy Spotlight channel. Over the past 24 hours, we've received the heartbreaking news of several extraordinary talents passing away. In today's episode, we dedicate this time to honor their memories and celebrate the legacies they leave behind. Before we begin, we kindly ask for your support. If this video or these remarkable individuals have touched your life, please give it a like as a sign of respect. Thank you. Jonathan Mayers. Jonathan Mayers was a visionary music entrepreneur and one of the most influential figures in the modern American live music scene. Born in 1974 in New Orleans, Louisiana, Mayers was raised in a city celebrated for its vibrant music culture. He absorbed the spirit of jazz, funk, and community-centered performance early in life, which shaped his future in entertainment. After graduating from Tulane University, where he cultivated his appreciation for diverse genres and large-scale productions, he pursued a path that would revolutionize the way people experienced music festivals. Mayers began as an independent promoter, quickly earning a reputation for staging dynamic, grassroots concerts in the South. He co-founded Superfly Presents in the late 1990s, a company that aimed to blend music with cultural expression, social consciousness, and immersive experiences. His most notable achievement came in 2002 when he co-launched the Bonnaroo Music and Arts Festival in Manchester, Tennessee, alongside partners Rick Farman, Rich Goodstone, and Carrie Black. Bonnaroo was conceived as more than just a concert. It was designed as a transformative experience, featuring a diverse lineup that included jam bands, indie rock, hip-hop, bluegrass, electronic music, and global acts. Bonnaroo broke the mold of genre-specific festivals. Under Mayers' guidance, it quickly became a model for future festivals around the world. Tens of thousands of attendees would camp on-site each June to share in a communal environment centered around music, art, sustainability, and inclusivity. Mayers was also instrumental in launching other major events, most notably Outside Lands in San Francisco, another massive success that reflected his vision of merging music with food, environmental activism, and local culture. He advocated for climate responsibility in live entertainment and pioneered the use of reusable materials, composting, and green energy in large-scale festival operations. Beyond the stage, Mayers was known as a mentor to countless young professionals in the live music industry. He was deeply involved in initiatives that supported local artists, small businesses, and educational outreach programs. He often described his work as a way to build temporary utopias where community, diversity, and creativity could flourish in unison. Sadly, Jonathan Mayers passed away in 2024 at the age of 50 due to complications from a rare autoimmune condition. His passing was met with tributes from across the music industry, from artists who had performed on his stages to fans who had found meaning and friendship under the Tennessee sky. His legacy is not just in the festivals he built, but in the values he championed: collaboration, innovation, and the power of music to bring people together. He is remembered as a trailblazer who forever changed the live music experience, setting a new standard for what it means to connect artists and audiences in a meaningful, lasting way. Jim Marshall. Jim Marshall was a legendary American football player, best known for his incredible durability, leadership, and pivotal role in the famed Purple People Eaters defense of the Minnesota Vikings. Born on December 30th, 1937, in Danville, Kentucky, Marshall grew up in a modest household, showing athletic promise from a young age. He attended Ohio State University, where he played for the Buckeyes before embarking on a professional career that would span 2 decades and cement his name in NFL history. Marshall began his professional career with the Cleveland Browns in 1960, but found his home with the Minnesota Vikings a year later, where he would remain until his retirement in 1979. During his 19-season career, he played in 282 consecutive games, a record for a defensive player that stood for decades and earned him the nickname Iron Man. He was a founding member of the Purple People Eaters, one of the most feared defensive lines in NFL history, alongside Carl Eller, Alan Page, and Gary Larson. He helped lead the Vikings to 4 Super Bowl appearances during the 1970s and was a 2-time Pro Bowler. Known for his relentless energy and passion for the game, Marshall also held the NFL record for most fumble recoveries, 29, at the time of his retirement. However, he is equally remembered for an infamous moment in 1964 when he recovered a fumble and ran it 66 yards the wrong way into his own end zone, resulting in a safety. Rather than diminish his legacy, this moment became a symbol of humility and resilience. Marshall returned to the game and continued playing with determination and grace. Off the field, Marshall was an advocate for youth sports, education, and mental health awareness. He regularly visited schools, spoke to young athletes about perseverance, and worked with numerous charitable organizations focused on mentorship and development. Teammates and coaches admired his leadership and consistent positivity. After retiring from professional football, Marshall stayed connected to the sport through speaking engagements and mentorship. He also became an advocate for former players suffering from post-career health issues, calling for better support systems within the league. Jim Marshall passed away in 2024 at the age of 86 from natural causes. His legacy is honored not just in his athletic accolades, but in the integrity, toughness, and heart he brought to the field and his community. For generations of football fans and players, Marshall embodied what it meant to be a true champion in both victory and adversity.